This is BBC London with me, Asad Ahmad. Coming up on the programme, a judge. The age range of Chan's victims were from a 2-year-old to a woman in her 70s. Also on the programme. Good evening. A judge at Wood Green Crown Court listened to powerful testimony about the impact of Vincent Chan's sexual abuse of young children. He was a nursery teacher from North London who abused children in his care. But he also abused others, including a pensioner in her 70s. Well, Judge John Dodd decided that Chan will serve 18 years behind bars, but the case has understandably raised fears among parents about their children in nurseries. In a moment, I'll discuss that with an MP who feels all nurseries should have CCTV cameras. But first, this report from Lakshmi Gopal. Michelin-starred restaurateur and celebrity chef Tom Kerridge says the hospitality sector is facing its toughest challenges yet. Mr Kerridge, who owns 2 restaurants in London, believes new plans announced by Mayor Sadiq Khan to help the industry just don't go far enough. Tom Kerridge spoke to our Work and Money correspondent, Megan Owen. OK, look now at some stories you might want to see on the BBC News app. First of all, University of Reading trial is to use camera glasses to show diet researchers what we really eat and if we cheat on our diets. In Essex, there are proposals to cut funding for libraries which are in the county, and they've been scrapped after a backlash from campaigners. And in Surrey, Wildlife Aid is nursing 2 tawny owls back to health after homeowners woke up to find one on their chandeliers, the other hanging from their curtains. Those stories and many more on the BBC News app. Do take a look. Now, Lord John Bird, not your regular member of the House of Lords, it has to be said. He doesn't represent a political party, and he certainly wasn't born into privilege. Lord Bird was born into a slum in West London and then lived in an orphanage. His life has been about tackling poverty, and he founded the Big Issue magazine to help the homeless. Now he's aged 80, and Lord Bird has been speaking to Alice Bandakravi about his mission. Now let's get the weather forecast from Caitlin. A tiny few bits of sun this morning, not much though.
Not much, but I've got a glimmer of hope, Asad. You just have to wait 24 hours or so. I'll get there in a moment. This was earlier, actually. We did have a few breaks in the cloud first thing this morning. So little bits of sunshine, little bits of blue sky. But through the afternoon, the cloud has been increasing and thickening. It actually turned quite murky in central London for a time. And the rain, of course, arrived. Now, we're going to see further rain overnight. This is the low pressure spiralling around the outside. We've got these showers, and they're going to stay with us through this evening and overnight tonight, but it is getting colder. We are going to hang on to the cloud. We still have a westerly breeze as we head through the night. The minimum temperature still above 0 for now, 4-5 Celsius the minimum. Now, first thing tomorrow morning, it's going to be rather grey still. We've still got these showers, 1 or 2 heavy ones, but the wind slowly starts to change direction tomorrow. You'll notice that the showers start to move away and then they come back towards us again, which is very nice of them. We could get 1 or 2 breaks in the cloud to the south, but mostly it is going to be cloudy. Temperatures tomorrow, 7 or 8 Celsius. We develop a northeasterly breeze, pushing those outbreaks of rain. Could become fairly fresh, actually, and it's going to feel cold. Now, overnight is when the change happened. That breeze still with us. It pushes the showers further south. It's actually a front, and behind the front, the colder air is waiting to pile in, and it does so. Temperatures drop down to 0, if not below further north, possibly just staying above. But it means that the cloud follows in its wake too. So we wake up to a bright start on Saturday, a widespread frost, and we've not seen one of those for a while as the temperature hasn't warranted it. And for Saturday itself, we've got plenty of sunshine. You can see all this blue. It is going to stay quite cold. Like I said, dry, sunny, high pressure for Saturday, but you'll notice it is short-lived, I'm afraid, so we have to live for Saturday because come overnight we'll see rain pushing in towards Sunday morning, and that could bring a little bit of snow ahead of it clearing to showers again and the temperature getting milder and more unsettled next week again. Sorry.
OK, Kate, many thanks. Now, before we go, time for a quick recap of the day's main news story, which is a paedophile nursery worker who sexually abused children as young as 2 in his care in northwest London has been given an 18-year jail term. Wood Green Crown Court heard that 45-year-old Vincent Chan had also taken indecent videos of girls when he was a teaching assistant at a primary school. Well, that's it for now. I'm back at 10:30 with our late news. Before then, you can get snippets of the day's news from BBC London on Facebook or on X, or you can go to our Instagram account like millions of others already do. Hope you can join me later. For now, from the team, have a very good evening. Bye-bye. A council digs in its heels and says it's not fair that it helps to pay for state visits when foreign leaders meet the king. Good evening, I'm Asad Ahmad. The Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead has said it won't support any more state visits to Windsor Castle. It's after the council were forced to foot a bill of hundreds of thousands of pounds after visits last year from US President Donald Trump and French President Emmanuel Macron. Patrick O'Hagan has been finding out why the council is taking such a hard line. And that's it from the BBC London Late team. Have a very good night. Bye-bye.